Hey y'all, under the Bird 45, Tyler here, coming to you with a tier list today. Actually, I'm going to be doing my first of hopefully multiple tier lists. I'm going to be hitting up the Imp class. The Imp class is quite the unique set of characters, being small, harder to hit characters with a smaller life stat of only 75, but a pretty solid DPS. They are I'd say mostly my favorite class in the game. They come with a nice range of set for, characters such as this, as having a gravity grenade. Anything caught in this radius will be thrown into the air. Easy for me to shoot at. I have Imp Kata, 100 shots, spins and circles, pretty much aimbot. Anything within the distance will take about 3 damage per shot. Pretty easy to spam. Imp class total has 7 different variants, compared to the normal 6. Do get a special character Z7 Imp if you do upgrade to Deluxe Edition. And yeah, that's about it. So let's hop into the tier list. So coming in at number 7. Many probably expect this. I'm going to be putting Pylon Imp. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Pylon Imp. Pylon Imp fires a 2-round burst of explosive pylon punishers, as they're called. And that's about all he does. He's really awkward to play as. He took me a really long time to get used to, and I didn't really like him. As for his mech goes, it's probably the worst mech in the game. It does have the smallest life stack, coming at 300. With an explosive splash damage, and he's the only mech that really has he's one of the only mechs that actually have to reload. He comes with some pylon mines that stick out like this. They do a lot of damage if stepped on, but they're pretty obvious and easy to see. Comes with the basic dash. That's why, in my opinion, I'm going to be putting Pylon at number 7 on this list. So, coming in at number 6. It's a bit of a tough decision. I feel like a lot of characters could go here, but I have to give it Little Drake. Little Drake, he's a fire character. His damage just straight up isn't very high. It only does 3 damage, about 3-4 damage. He does have the 5 fire damage with fire upgrade. His mech, on the other hand, it's definitely a solid mech. It's not a very good mech. It's more situational than anything. He pulls out his big dragon, 400 HP, so it's tied with having the highest health of any mech in the game. Yeah, that's about it. It shoots out fire. It's very close range. I'll show off its abilities here in a second. Just kind of gotta wait on this. Also, as an up-and-coming special, if you look at my coins right here, I do have a lot of coins. I am going to do a big pack opening. As you can see, also, I've spiked my level up a good amount since I've last made a video. Sorry about that. I've got a good amount of coins. Everything's going pretty fine, and I'm going to be having a good pack opening coming out here. So, Drake, back to him. 35 shots in a mag. Has a really weird sounding firing sense. Solid reload speed, whatever. Nothing special. He just doesn't hit much damage. Fire damage, I don't care for fire characters. Mech, on the other hand, he's got smoke screen. I genuinely don't know what this does. I think it may just be a little protection. I'm still unsure to this day. I assume as that icon shows, it's like an increased jump, but if I turn it off, I can't turn it off. But it's off. I can still just triple jump. It doesn't increase my jump. And then this left ability looks like flames. Nope, just another basic dash. That's why on my list, of course, all in my opinion, I am going to be putting Drake at number 6. Coming at number 5, there's a lot of people that could go in this spot. I'm gonna have to give it. All these imps, all these next imps, in my opinion, are just amazing characters. Oh, this is actually a tough decision. Who do I want to put here? Because I already knocked, in my opinion, definitely Pylon and Little Drake, they're bad characters and not the best. But who would I want to banish to number 5? Oh, I really don't think anybody on this list really fits in number 5. I think for number 5, I'm going to have to put Scallywag Imp. Scallywag Imp, in my opinion, is probably the most fun imp you'll touch. Probably one of the most fun characters in general. This character's amazing, don't get me wrong, but all the other imps are so good that it's really hard to make a tier list for them. This character comes with looty shooties. My whole issue with him is this. It's just this fire rate. He hits more damage up close, and don't get me wrong, he's an amazing imp. He's really cool. He has a legendary mode. After 3 kills, you get the yo-ho-ho mode. Lasts a short amount of time, but you need less kills to activate it. And his guns, they do sound pretty cool. My biggest complaint I gotta say with this character is just listen. He eats his guns and then burps. You hear this every single time you reload, no matter what you're doing. Even if you're trying to make a noise over it, you are going to constantly hear him eating his guns and burping. It may be amusing for the first 2 times you hear it, but hearing it so many times. And I also love the design of this character. I think he's really fun, amazing character, but competitively he doesn't do the greatest, and other imps I feel like can outshine him. But I still love this character, don't get me wrong. I'd put him higher if I could. Coming in with his mech, just the music alone, whenever that initially starts, that's part of Yo-Ho-Ho, amazing. He's got a really fun set of things. So he's like a pirate. He's kind of pirate's primary but backwards. Pirate's primary normally takes 2 ammo for the shotgun. It's only 1 for the cluster cannons, as they're called. Aiming outside gives you a hooligan howitzer. Shoots a 40 damage cannonball, takes 2 shots, and then he gets the big crusty bomb, which you can jump to fling it really far like that. And he gets peg leg kata. He gets imp kata in a mech. It's really cool, and he's also tied again with Drake with the highest health mech in the game. That's why I'm putting Skelly here at 5. I wish I could put him higher, but in my opinion, there's just some imps that are better than him. So coming in at number 3, I'm going to put Reg Imp. Number 4, I'm going to be putting Reg Imp. Reg Imp is the first character I ever mastered in this game. I love Reg Imp. This character, if you're starting the game and you have an idea of playing past shooters and you know how to dodge, and you just know how to maneuver, this character will just work perfectly. Really good rate of fire, really good DPS, good magazine size, fast reload. He's got everything the character could ever want. And he's of course, he's got the grab nade. Look how fast I can just dump out bullets. Anybody causing trouble, grab nade. About to run out of ammo on a kill, imp kata. He just works. He's a great character. And back to the idea with mechs, Scally, easily the most fun mech. Is it the best mech? No, not by a long shot. It's definitely one of the more fun mechs, and I love that character. I wish I could put him higher. He's just not. He just doesn't take that spot. And now with this mech right here, this mech, it's definitely, a lot of people consider it to be the best mech in the game. My opinion, not quite the best, but definitely one of. The reason everyone calls it the best is this. Missile Madness. It's an aimbot missile. You shoot 20 of them and they just lock on and shred people. It's amazing. The Robo Laser lasts a really long time. Can really just melt anybody. It does have a pretty annoying recharge speed. And if anybody's too close, such as a Chomper or a Citron, if you're just close up to anybody, mech stomp. Does 70 damage. I believe it's about 70. It's pretty powerful. I'd like to put this character higher, but I want to put other characters above him. So, coming in at number 3, I'm going to have to give it to Shrimp. Shrimp right here. Shrimp, I feel like, is easily one of the most underrated characters in this game. I've seen a lot of max level players play this character, and a lot of other not very good players play this character and just go off. He doesn't seem the greatest on paper. He's got a slower rate of fire, and he has a medium DPS. He does like double the damage of Reg Imp, but has about, not half the fire rate, but it's supposed to be about half the fire rate. This character is just very good for people who are accurate. If you can aim, you will just melt people with this. It's not hard to aim with this character. You can shred people with it. And what really makes this character for me is just how accurate he is. He's accurate at really all distances. I'll come over here. Like other imps have a lot of spread, but this character, I can just look at this weed all the way over here, and it's just, my shots just lock on. 7s from range, 7 crits. And if I just go for a body here, 5s and 7s from range. He hits good damage from range and can melt people really effectively. Really accurate character. And what I just love about this character is this mech. I don't know if I'd say, going back on my opinion about Reg Imp's mech, I'd say either Reg Imp's mech or this mech are just easily the best. Normally, the reason I think this mech is so good is, of course, this laser. It's incredibly accurate. And this has like pretty much the highest DPS in the game. Look how long that lasted. That lasted like 7 seconds and with like a 2-second recharge. Now, this ability right here flings a little tornado in front of you, doesn't go very far. If it picks somebody up, it'll do like 50 damage or so and fling them back. What I really like this character is normally this will it's just a jump dash, but if you jump and then hold jump during it, you can just get insane height and therefore momentum. You can get a lot of range with this mech. And that's what I think is so good about it, is a lot of people don't know. I just call it a rocket jump because that's more or less what it is, but a lot of people don't seem to know about that. But it's just an amazing trick that gives you so much range. Like, my mech's about to run out, but if I go ahead and I head out here and I just jump and I do a rocket jump, I can just clear all the way over here. And on most Team Vanquish maps, if that's where I did max out all these characters, I do play turf more often now, but in like a team vanquish map, you're able to clear the map entirely. You can wipe the 3 people or so in your area, clear to the next part of the map, and wipe out everybody else that's respawning, and that's why I think this character deserves number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna give it to Party Imp. Party Imp more or less is just a direct upgrade to Reg Imp. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this character does just get, what, 5 less shots, but it does do a little bit more damage. He also, you know, gets party time. 5 kills, you get a mode that lasts 30 seconds, increasing your speed, reload, defense, and damage. I believe that's all the things it upgrades. And he's essentially just Reg Imp, he's just slightly better. He has a party time, he's confetti, he's got a big yellow afro for crying out loud. He looks awesome. Not much to showcase here. His mech is about the same, it just does a little more damage. It doesn't last as long, which is kind of a nuisance for me, but to each their own. This character is definitely deserves number 2, and if it wasn't for this next character, he'd be number 1. Number 1, everyone saw it coming. It's Z7 Imp. What are you gonna do about it? It's a character who, this is the only character in this game that is 100% pay to win. You have to pay for the deluxe edition. If you just purchase regular PvZ Garden Warfare 2, you have to pay $10 to upgrade to deluxe edition. If you pre-ordered it or you did get deluxe edition, then you'll just have this character. He is easily one of the most broken characters in this game. If I'm being completely honest, best character in the game, hands down. He's a small imp, and this is the way he shoots. He's semi-automatic. Thing is, he shoots as fast as you click. See, I can just click this, or I can just go. Just like that. And these hit a crap load of damage. And when I say a crap load of damage, I'm not kidding. I'll go ahead and head out here, and I'll just show you the damage. He just isn't fair for how many bullets he can pump out. He can melt even the bulkiest of characters. Like, these weeds are just dead. Just dead. His Z-Mech, on the other hand, his Z-Mech, you really don't need the Z-Mech with this character. He just does so much damage, and if anybody's causing you trouble, if there's an Iron Citron in front of you, you know, the bulkiest Citron in the game, 250 base HP, and Gravity Nade, shoot this dude with like a magazine, he's dead. It's not hard to melt him. This mech, he's got one of the more unique mechs, and I love this mech for it. It's very fun mech to play. So first off, instead of a robot stomp, he gets a sword, 80 damage. I think it looks amazing. Also, this Z8 Avenger does insane damage. And so the main thing that I think really makes this character's mech stand out, and which I think is so cool about it, is this ability. You shoot it out, it picks people up and drags them towards you. And it's a really cool looking ability. For instance, this is an actual enemy AI you'd run into, and they're just dead. 16, 16, and then a 9 from range. He just shreds people. And he's an imp, he's a small target, you're not gonna be able to hit this guy. He's gonna shred your entire team and you're gonna do nothing about it. And so, that's why I think this character, easily best character in the game. Sorry, best imp in the game, but yeah, I do think he is genuinely the best character in this game. So that's gonna be all for my imp tier list. This has been Under the Bridge 45, and I hope you guys all have a good day and night, whatever time it is, and I'll catch y'all next time. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.